You really don't have to make gardening complicated. Just use what you have and it works. You don't have to buy the fancy stuff or whatever. Now lift over, stay it right against the other one.
And pull down.
You push it down. Welcome back, 5.O.F fam. Today we are tackling the greenhouse. It has gone in complete disarray from the winter and the last fall, end of summer last year. It actually got infested with black widows, so I pretty much avoided this place at all costs and have not really been in here very much. So it has gotten really bad in here. So we are going to address it today because we got to start some new seeds. I got to start my tomatoes and my peppers and onions. So we will get that started today.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still act surprised. It's not my fault when we end up capsized. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, heat that melts us down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain.
So while Carly and I have been in the greenhouse, the boys have been out here digging out the compost that was in the windmill garden. That is part of the compost that we had gotten that was contaminated. So we have got to get it out there, and then the plan is to actually move the blackberry bushes in here to this area. So this will be our new blackberry patch right here, because we did have it next to the far fence, and it is just too hard to maintain over there. We can't get equipment behind it to mow. We thought we had moved it far enough off, but everything just grows so much bigger than we realized against the fence line during the summer, and it's just way too close. So we're going to be moving it over here so they have their own little spot. And yeah, but we gotta first get this compost out because it was contaminated.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. What does getting deep now? What does getting deep now? Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down?
We live in a very specific portion of the low south here that's called the blackjacks, and so our soil here is like clay, but it's black, so it either is like as hard as concrete. This is the first time I've actually seen the classic Carolina clay here on this property. In this one particular spot, I'm seeing less blackjack and more actual Carolina clay. Carolina clay is known for being like a burnt orange color. And it stains everything. But I'm actually interested to see this because what I've mostly seen is blackjack. And blackjack is both a blessing and a curse. Blackjack is great for planting in, but terrible for drainage. Water does not absorb into blackjack, so it just sits on top and causes so many issues. But yeah, so interesting to see that here. The other day I started our onion seeds in the greenhouse, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. It's probably going to be on the same video, but so to keep the moisture in, I covered it with saran wrap because this container does not have a lid. Now I just repurpose anything I have around. You really don't have to make gardening complicated. Just use what you have and it works. You don't have to buy the fancy stuff or whatever. But see how the moisture is locked in? That's what you want with onions until they germinate. Germinate means they sprout out of the ground. So I can also check to make sure that they're nice and moist in there. And that's exactly what you want. I don't think so. A few days ago, me and Kylie were in here making the onions, and we actually planted a few tomatoes and bell peppers, but I ran out of soil block mix. So we had to go to the store to get some stuff to make some more soil blocks. So we've done that. So we're going to be making a new mix now, and that is a mix of peat moss, compost, and soil and vermiculite mixed together. And that was what we'll be making our soil blocks with. We'll be using our little soil block maker. And yeah, come along with us as we get our seed started. I'm trying. All right. All right, can you hear me that?
This?
Yep. I'll show you, remind you how to do it. So you kind of scoop in, you push down. Okay. Oop. Yeah, we may be a little bit too wet. You gotta keep getting, you gotta get enough in there that you can press it where it's real. That means that you're pushing dirt all the way up. Now it should be good. Now lift over, stay up right against the other one.
And pull down.
And push it down. There you go. You got it that time. Keep grabbing dirt, push it down. Yeah, it's really moist. So this is exactly why we use this to sift out the big chunks. So this is like the compost has actually got like bits of mulch in it, which when you're trying to put it into your soil blocks, this is like the size of a soil block, and it will just jam everything up and it won't work well, and it's just not as good for your tender little seedlings.
Last chunks. That's all.
Double batch, and I swear this feels more like triple. This is way more than double what we had last time.
Do we need the water?
Yep, we're gonna need water.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
This year I'm trying to do a better job at keeping notes on everything that I do. I am such a just kind of go with the flow type person that it is hard for me at the end of the season to really remember what I've done. So I'm really trying to take better notes. I wouldn't say it's a journal, but definitely trying to say how many I planted of each, what date I started on each. That way I can kind of track, hey, this many did well, you know, so-and-so here, there, and then that way I can remember come next season. Normally I can remember by the time it's time to plant, but yeah, by the time we're back around to the next season, I am having a hard time remembering exactly what I did last year and when I started each thing. Last year I tried just labeling the popsicle sticks with the date that I started each one of the items, but that worked temporarily. But we kind of had a catastrophe in here where everything got knocked over and moved around, and then I didn't know what was what, and also I didn't know the dates. So because I ended up having to replant so many things, then I didn't necessarily put the dates when I replanted the ones that got destroyed. So this year I'm definitely going to try better. We'll see how that goes. And onions, no, peppers. Okay, restart. Baking it, I don't know if it'll work though. It's too wet. Oops, I'm still recording. Welcome back to 5.O.F. I always say it wrong. Welcome back